SST is brought to you by Stark Auto Sales, home of the ultimate worldwide scratch and dent car sale. Hey friends, I'm Rick Walker. Welcome to another edition of the SST Car Show. Our first feature vehicle is called the Clown Car. It's a rat rod. The owner, Michael Sharp, is on a mission. He's from Mount Bridges, Ontario, and he wants to make people smile. Our own Jessica Caloran caught up with him at this year's Fleetwood Country Cruize In car show in London, Ontario.
Michael Sharp, also known as the Cowboy, is on a mission, and he wants to make people smile. So, standing behind me, I don't exactly know what to call this. Can you tell me what this exactly is?
Well, it's called the Clown Car, or as on the Vegas Rat Rod's premiere of season 3 that we were on, called Freak Show on Wheels.
Vegas Rat Rod. So is that a show produced here in Canada?
It's actually a Discovery Channel show that is produced in Las Vegas. And I'm the first Canadian to ever go on the show and be on there and have them commissioned to do me a build.
All right, so what is the show about? Do you guys just build cool cars?
Well, Vegas Rat Rods is a show that Welder Up Garage in Las Vegas builds cool rat rods. And I had this built because I own a trademark in North America called Pay a Smile Forward, because I believe, unlike paying it forward where money runs out, if people smiled more often in life, you give that out to someone, it could change their day, and you may even get one in return.
What inspired this? You want to make people smile?
Absolutely, and I want to take it to different charitable events, including possibly the sick kids hospitals, bring it out to them when they're going through hard times, and bring them out to what is the Freak Show on Wheels or a clown car, and have them smile when going through hard times.
So you built this car yourself?
I built this through Vegas Rat Rod show, but through Welder Up Garage. So they built it. I commissioned them to build it.
Okay. So can you tell me about what went into this car? I mean, it sort of looks like a Ford 32 Model A, maybe some of the parts. Do you know?
Well, it's a 1935 International is how it started. And then it's got a Chevy Big Block 454 that's been bored out to a 468. And it's also got a blower. So it pushes about 700 horsepower to the rear wheels.
Do you drive this car every day?
I don't drive it every day. The commission of the build was quite expensive. We won't mention exact. Well, okay, I'll mention. It shows on the show. $75,000 US. And I'm the first Canadian to have that build and then bring it back. So it's not something that's a daily driver. I have some of those cars. I own a dealership in Mount Bridges called the Auto Barn. And that's where, when I open up the Auto Barn, since I own a farm, and I believe in what's called the Disney philosophy, where you come in character, I'm the cowboy. My little brother's the little cowboy, and we like to have fun while getting her done and make as many people smile as possible.
There's a lot of art on this. There's a lot of painting. Did you put your input in for the painting?
Well, I put my input in the fact that I wanted this to be taken out to events and to pay that smile forward to people as they saw it, as well as my father, Paul Sharp, is a longtime musician. So I told him I wanted some music involved. Hence why there's some tubas on the front end where they're actually part of the air intake system. So I gave as much input as I could to what I wanted to have accomplished with the event. But Welder Up Garage, Steve Darnell and his crew are true artistic designers when it comes to vehicles.
Yeah, it's very evident. This car looks great. Is there anything else that you think I'm missing or that you'd like to add?
Well, I mean, there's some stuff that when you light it up, all these lights light up, as you may have seen. There is some music that plays inside, which I could show you. And there's one thing behind this door that I'm not sure is quite as happy as it should be, but it definitely freaks a few people out. So check this out.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's freaky, all right.
See? That is how we pay a smile forward with this clown car.
And now some highlights from this year's Dallas Autorama. Off we go to Texas. Don't go away. When we come back, we'll review the all-new Ford F-150. And don't forget, our final interview with classic Batman Adam West is just around the corner.
Hi, I'm Maddie, and stay with us because there'll be more SST coming your way.
Turn back the hands of time with antique Chevrolet parts. Since 1971, we've been sourcing parts from around the world to help you restore and maintain antique Chevs. Nose to tail fins, we have your parts. Call us toll free at 1-866-767-2787. Get help from a real person or go to antiquechev.com. Download a catalog, order online, delivered to your front door. Antique Chev, helping you turn back the hands of time.
Stark Auto Sales. Hundreds of insurance claim vehicles auctioned every week. Now with locations in Toronto, Montreal, and Ottawa. Parts cars, rebuildable wrecks, damage-free theft recoveries. Bid in person, bid online from anywhere. Worldwide shipping. A better way to buy a car. Visit starkautosales.com.
Watch movies, sports, and TV shows with no monthly fees. Get your Super Geeks Android Genius TV box. Simply connect to your TV with the supplied HDMI cable and connect to Wi-Fi. Watch what you want when you want, on demand in high definition, even 4K. A great alternative to cable, Netflix, satellite, and video rentals. Don't settle for a smart TV. Turn your TV into a genius with a Super Geeks Android TV box. Boxes start as low as $39.99 with full warranty. Pays for itself. Select from thousands of free online shows. We even provide remote service so you'll never be without your TV. Updates itself automatically. 30-day money-back guarantee. Call 1-866-248-1490. That's 1-866-248-1490. Or order online at supergeeks.tv. That's supergeeks.tv.
Turn back the hands of time with antique Chevrolet parts. Since 1971, we've been sourcing parts from around the world to help you restore and maintain antique Chevs. Nose to tail fins, we have your parts. Call us toll free at 1-866-767-2787. Get help from a real person or go to antiquechev.com. Download a catalog, order online, delivered to your front door. Antique Chev, helping you turn back the hands of time.
Stark Auto Sales. Hundreds of insurance claim vehicles auctioned every week. Now with locations in Toronto, Montreal, and Ottawa. Parts cars, rebuildable wrecks, damage-free theft recoveries. Bid in person, bid online from anywhere. Worldwide shipping. A better way to buy a car. Visit StarkAutoSales.com.
Watch movies, sports, and TV shows with no monthly fees. Get your Super Geeks Android Genius TV box. Simply connect to your TV with the supplied HDMI cable and connect to Wi-Fi. Watch what you want when you want, on demand in high definition, even 4K. A great alternative to cable, Netflix, satellite, and video rentals. Don't settle for a smart TV. Turn your TV into a genius with a Super Geeks Android TV box. Boxes start as low as $39.99 with full warranty. Pays for itself. Select from thousands of free online shows. We even provide remote service so you'll never be without your TV. Updates itself automatically. 30-day money-back guarantee. Call 1-866-248-1490. That's 1-866-248-1490. Or order online at supergeeks.tv. That's supergeeks.tv.
Hey friends, welcome back to the SST Car Show. If you want to know why the Ford F-150 pickup is still the leader in its market segment, just watch this review. The new Ford F-150 is still the leader in its market segment. This is a big truck, and we mean big in every way. It's big on towing capacity, and it has best-in-class payload capacity. It can haul just over 1,500 pounds. Our test vehicle was equipped with the new EcoBoost turbocharged V6 engine. There is plenty of power here, 375 horsepower to be precise, and tons of low-end torque. With the V6 turbocharged engine, there's power to spare here. The truck shifts between gears smoothly. The F-150 is a legendary truck. It's an important vehicle for Ford. It is one of the company's top sellers, and it has been that way for decades. The aluminum body keeps this truck much lighter than its all-metal competitors. The military-grade aluminum body reduces weight by 700 pounds compared to the old steel-bodied trucks and improves fuel efficiency. It's also pretty quick, and the ride is surprisingly smooth. Pickup trucks like the F-150 are no longer just workhorse vehicles. Somehow, over the last 20 years, they have evolved into all-purpose, feature-packed people and cargo transporters that are both comfortable and practical. In fact, the interior of our F-150 rivaled the interior found in many luxury cars, even Lincolns. With the extended cab, backseat passengers have more leg and headroom than we have found in many luxury cars. This truck was also loaded with options like a backup camera, a premium sound system, leather seats, four-wheel drive, and Pro Trailer Backup Assist, which, with the turn of a knob on the dash, helps guide trailers into place and complements your skills at backing up campers, utility trailers, or boats. This vehicle was equipped with lane keeping assist, a spray-in bed liner, blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise control, and even rain-sensing wipers. It is also very quiet inside, very quiet for a truck. Once again, it could be compared to a luxury car in terms of cabin sound levels, even on the highway. The F-150 is available in many versions, from stripped-down base models to fully decked-out sporty models like this, packed with luxury features. At the higher end, the F-150 can get pricey, though. This model was worth about $69,000. It's a big truck, big on power, big on performance, big in every way. It isn't for everyone. It can be expensive to buy and operate, like any big truck from any manufacturer. However, with such a wide range of options, the F-150 remains, in our view, among the best in its class and will no doubt continue to dominate. That's why the F-150 is SST approved. Rick Walker, SST Car Show News. you're into classic cars, you already know what Avantis are. If you don't, you just need to know this. They were way ahead of their time. And we found a whole mess of them at the Fleetwood Country Cruize In Car Show in London, Ontario this year. All of them great examples, but one in particular stood out because it was customized. Check it out. I am with Larry Gibson, Avanti owner, but this thing is customized to the max. I mean, at first glance, it's an Avanti, but then you look under the hood and you go, wait a minute, and then you look at the body and you see some pretty big modifications. What do you call this thing? Is it an Avanti?
Yes, believe it or not, it was not my idea. This is would have been a prototype from 1986 for the Stephen Blake, who had bought the company at that point in time, and he wanted to change the image of Avanti from older style grand touring car to more of a sports car like Corvette. And so while he was in production of the other cars you see here, he actually designed a two-seater sports car with Corvette suspension under it in 1983. And he did make one model which was raced in the Escort series, but had a full-size body. And Herb Adams from GM worked for him for a year and had all 1983 Corvette suspension under it. So he also designed a convertible and the two-door two-passenger coupe.
So that I'm not confused, so you took that same idea and built this car using that same design and concept?
Right. So I used his concept because what happened was, while the convertible and the four doors got built, he unfortunately went bankrupt before he got a chance to build a two-door, two-passenger concept car.
I see. So
it's a unique idea, so I picked up on it.
Well, the Avanti was always a very sporty car anyway, in my view. It certainly was ahead of its time.
It did. It had a number of safety features, padded dash, disc brakes before anybody, has a built-in roll bar. All these cars you see here have built-in roll bars, and they did have a lot of features, and they were in fact still roomy. They had four-passenger for adults, not just kids in the back seat.
It's not common to see this many Avantis in one place at one time.
Well, we liked this location here, and I talked to Mr. Plunkett early in the year and said, how many do I have to find to get a spot in your front yard? And he told me, so I said, okay, I'll work on it. And so I managed to get this number of people to come today so we could get this venue.
These are all members of a club?
Yes, the Avanti Owners Association of Canada. And we fortunately had two guests here, a member from BC and a member from Alberta today.
Don't leave, stay with us, because we still have our final interview with Classic Batman, our tribute to Adam West, coming right up after these commercial messages.
Don't turn that dial, we've got much more Street Sport television coming your way.
Turn back the hands of time with antique Chevrolet parts. Since 1971, we've been sourcing parts from around the world to help you restore and maintain antique Chevs. Nose to tail fins, we have your parts. Call us toll free at 1-866-767-2787. Get help from a real person or go to antiquechev.com. Download a catalog, order online, delivered to your front door. Antique Chev, helping you turn back the hands of time.
Stark Auto Sales. Hundreds of insurance claim vehicles auctioned every week. Now with locations in Toronto, Montreal, and Ottawa. Parts cars, rebuildable wrecks, damage-free theft recoveries. Bid in person, bid online from anywhere. Worldwide shipping. A better way to buy a car. Visit StarkAutoSales.com.
Watch movies, sports, and TV shows with no monthly fees. Get your Super Geeks Android Genius TV box. Simply connect to your TV with the supplied HDMI cable and connect to Wi-Fi. Watch what you want when you want, on demand in high definition, even 4K. A great alternative to cable, Netflix, satellite, and video rentals. Don't settle for a smart TV. Turn your TV into a genius with a Super Geeks Android TV box. Boxes start as low as $39.99 with full warranty. Pays for itself. Select from thousands of free online shows. We even provide remote service so you'll never be without your TV. Updates itself automatically. 30-day money-back guarantee. Call 1-866-248-1490. That's 1-866-248-1490. Or order online at supergeeks.tv. That's supergeeks.tv.
Turn back the hands of time with antique Chevrolet parts. Since 1971, we've been sourcing parts from around the world to help you restore and maintain antique Chevs. Nose to tail fins, we have your parts. Call us toll free at 1-866-767-2787. Get help from a real person or go to antiquechev.com. Download a catalog, order online, delivered to your front door. Antique Chev, helping you turn back the hands of time.
Stark Auto Sales. Hundreds of insurance claim vehicles auctioned every week. Now with locations in Toronto, Montreal, and Ottawa. Parts cars, rebuildable wrecks, damage-free theft recoveries. Bid in person, bid online from anywhere. Worldwide shipping. A better way to buy a car. Visit StarkAutoSales.com.
Watch movies, sports, and TV shows with no monthly fees. Get your Super Geeks Android Genius TV box. Simply connect to your TV with the supplied HDMI cable and connect to Wi-Fi. Watch what you want when you want, on demand in high definition, even 4K. A great alternative to cable, Netflix, satellite, and video rentals. Don't settle for a smart TV. Turn your TV into a genius with a Super Geeks Android TV box. Boxes start as low as $39.99 with full warranty. Pays for itself. Select from thousands of free online shows. We even provide remote service so you'll never be without your TV. Updates itself automatically. 30-day money-back guarantee. Call 1-866-248-1490. That's 1-866-248-1490. Or order online at supergeeks.tv. That's supergeeks.tv.
Hi friends, Rick Walker here with the SST Car Show. And we just learned that Adam West passed away. Of course, he played Batman in the 1960s television series. And for me, it brought back memories instantly of the last time we were able to interview Adam West on our television program. That happened way back in 2008 at the Fleetwood Country Cruize In London, Ontario, at the Steve Plunkett Estate. It was an incredible day, a day I will never forget. He arrived in the Batcopter with Julie Newmar, who played Catwoman in that television series in many of the episodes. And it's a memory that I will cherish forever, and I share the interview with you here right now. And we are here with the original Batman, Adam West. Well, that's not really true, right? There was one before you?
Well, yes, and I'm the classic Batman, Otto.
That would be,
old Otto, isn't
you
it?
see, I'm not sure who the original Batman is. He's not sure who I am. For those of you who don't know, I am Rick Walker, host of Old Otto's Television, and this is Adam West, also Mayor West, right?
Mayor West, and if I could say it here, I don't know, I guess it's okay, Bruce Wayne, millionaire philanthropist.
Your secret is safe with us.
Thank you so much, and you people too. I think this is a great idea for a show, Old Otto. Yeah.
Well, thank you for saying that. And I mean, you have become a big part of car culture, which is really what this show is about, with the Batmobile and that whole 60s car culture.
Oh, okay. Yes, at one time, these were the hands that drove the world's fastest car. We had the first car telephone, and flames shot out the back, as you saw, and we had a parachute to help us slow down. We were really ahead of our time for an old Otto.
Absolutely, and it is a classic car today, and you were in the Batmobile today. How did it feel riding in the car again?
Well, you people have been so nice to me here in Canada. I mean this, that I arrived here in the Batcopter. We landed, and then I was able to get into the Batmobile again. It was a real treat, you know, to reminisce a bit about that.
And I mean, it really is Batman style, right? I mean, Batman always makes a grand entrance.
Well, he's dynamic, yes, as you can tell today. You know, the nice thing about the Batmobile is that we got no tickets. It would only go 32 miles an hour, but it looked great on film, folks.
And how, because you're sort of incognito, or you're not incognito, but you have your secret identity, how do you register the Batmobile for a license? That always perplexed me.
I know, it's a special situation with Commissioner Gordon, because we've been a great help. Is there a crime here? Oh, no. Okay, I've got to be on standby.
But Adam, you've done a lot more with your career than just play the Batman role. I mean, you've done stuff with The Simpsons, you're on Family Guy. I've seen you in a lot of movies over the years as well.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you for mentioning that, because people think that I'm still doing Batman, but I'm not. But it's so wonderful that people have appreciated it enough that it's playing all over the world, you know, and it'll go on and on. But I do Family Guy, I do The Fairly Odd Parents, I've done a movie for National Lampoon and a couple of others, and I've got a new website, adamwest.com, plug. And what else? Our older Batman movie with the Batmobile is being released July on a Blu-ray from Fox. Blu-ray, you know, that high resolution.
High definition.
Yeah. And as one of the little features on the DVD, you can push a button and you can explore the whole Batmobile.
That is really cool.
Yeah, it's kind of fun, yeah.
It kind of puts people right in the driver's seat.
Absolutely. As you are with this show.
Well, Adam, thank you so much for joining us today on Old Autos Television. It has been a highlight for me, a real treat, and I'm sure it'll be a highlight of the season for our viewers as well.
Rick, people have been so nice here. You know, I love to come to Canada, and I'm not stroking anyone. It's just a great place. Thank you
again.
You bet.
Well, friends, that's all we have time for today. So until next time, I'm Rick Walker reminding you, when you can't get to the car show, we will bring the car show to you at SSTCarshow.com.
A Maverick Multimedia production.